This is the Castoplast Berg. I have been a Berg thrower since I very first started playing disc golf. I even uploaded a YouTube video showcasing this exact Berg in my In the Bag video 6 years ago. This is a disc that has never left my bag, and if there's someone out there who is equipped to give an honest and realistic review of the Eagle McMahon Cosmic Neutron range, it is me. The range is a Berg clone, and those of you who say that it's not, you're wrong. So what we're going to do today is compare my favorite beat-in Berg that I've been throwing for 6 years plus, and we're going to be comparing it to the Eagle McMahon Cosmic Neutron range. We actually have like 9 baskets out here. I don't showcase them out here a ton, but this is going to be a perfect venue to throw the most beat-in Berg I've ever seen, my Berg, and compare it to the new ranges. I got a blue, I got a pink. This is the Eagle McMahon Elemental Series. We're going to play to this basket up here. It's about 170 feet out. Let's see what we can do today. My Berg, it's got a nice little flip in the mid-flight, falls out of the sky like a brick, and has a nice little baby fade at the end. I've parked thousands of holes with that disc, and it's the disc I'm most comfortable with in my bag. And now I'm really curious to see how does this run compared to my favorite Berg. Oh, a nice little flip up in the mid-flight, crashing down right below the basket. I can already tell these are going to be good. Absolute straight shooters. Oh, these are good. After 2 throws, I already know these are good. Oh, MVP might have done the range right on this one. And also today, I'll be getting a review filmed of the new Jeremy Coling Particle Glow Tempos. Now that video should also be uploaded today, possibly tomorrow, but we still have the pre-orders up on the site for the Particle Glows and for the Eagle McMahon ranges. I'm really excited to share both of these videos with you guys. So make sure you like today's video, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss the review of the Coling Tempos as well. Click the link in the description below to save 10% on the Eagle McMahon ranges, the Jeremy Coling Tempos, and any other discs over at the website. We're going to try and park the golf flag there. It's about 200 feet out, starting with my favorite Berg. That thing flies just as true as the day I got it. A little bit short. Look at that nice straight flight out of the range. These are actually really awesome. I'm super impressed. They're like perfect in every way. This is the first time I've ever questioned my K3 Berg. These ranges are something special, I can already tell. And what you're going to get out of not only a Castoplast Berg, but also the MVP range, is you're going to get a torque resistant, but not overstable approach disc. This allows you to throw those dead straight lines. You can throw them super hard. They're just going to go straight and then fall out of the sky at the end of the flight. When you're trying to approach the basket with confidence and precision, you want something that's going to just drop down nice and gently near the basket. Just like you see my Berg fall out of the sky, these ranges are doing the exact same thing. MVP really nailed this one, I can already tell. And the shot shape that originally made me fall in love with this Berg was the up in the air anhyzer, going from right to left the entire flight, but never burning over and rolling and never fading out a ton, just being the perfect point and shoot disc that I can throw super hard, but get that right to left moving line all the way to the ground. And that's basically how I throw 90% of my upshots, even to this day. I was doing that with this disc 6-7 years ago. I'm still doing it today. And this is the first time I really feel like another disc is actually rivaling this one. These are flying so good so far. But let's see how they hold the slight anhyzer approach line. Oh yeah. And that exactly is how I'm throwing like 90% of my upshots. Let's see how the ranges do. Oh yeah. This is torque resistant. I can throw it hard, but it's not flippy or too stable. We're not flexing and panning out, and we're not turning over and rolling. We're just holding the line to absolute perfection. Throw that one a bit harder. I mean, that's perfect. MVP really nailed these. I'm super impressed. And one thing that's particularly cool about these is I've been beating that Berg in for 6 years plus, and now it's getting that really nice flip in the mid-flight. These ranges are flying like that straight out of the box. These are literally my first throws with these two ranges. I did throw the Eclipse one a few months ago and it had a very similar flight, but these ones are a bit more stiff. They just have a really comfortable feel in the hand, and they're flying like a 6-year beaten Berg, brand new, which is absolutely perfect. Because if I ever lose this Berg, I always imagine I'd be absolutely cooked because I just can't play disc golf without this shot shape. But now that we have those ranges, I'm a little less scared to lose this guy. I'm someone who very rarely would ever even think about backhanding this disc. I've probably forehanded this disc 10,000 plus times. I've probably only backhanded it like literally 50 times in my entire time owning this disc. But let's see how these fly in a backhand. We're going to throw them nice and hard, flat, see what kind of flights we get. I'm actually super curious to see how this flies in a backhand. Beautiful turn in the mid-flight. I mean, that thing is an absolute brick. After you beat one of those in for 6 years, the puddle top gets pretty extreme. And now let's see how the ranges fly. A little flip up in the mid-flight. The ranges are definitely going a little bit farther, which is definitely notable. My Berg with the extreme puddle top is falling out of the sky a lot harder than the ranges. What a good disc. This has got to be the best throwing putter I've reviewed in literal years. These are so perfect. They feel great. They fly great. Cool stamp, Elemental Series, Cosmic Neutron Plastic. What more could you ask for? I'm actually blown away by these ranges. Let's take a quick look at the side profiles here. Extremely similar. I mean, I can't really say there's any stark differences or similarities other than my Berg. You can see it's all divotty and super beat up, and it's like super puddle topped. But when it was new, it had a similar profile to this one. But look at those side profiles. The Berg might be slightly chunkier on the edge, but man, these look very similar to me. I mean, what more is there even to say? This is a masterpiece from MVP. I haven't been this impressed by a new putter or throwing putter in a very long time. These are great. They're incredible. You can get a 10% discount on these over at discgolfdealsusa.com/icebergtv. The link to that is in the description below. There's not really much more I can say. I mean, like I said, I've been throwing this guy for gotta be 7 years now, 6 or 7 years. And these things are just as good, if not slightly better, than my old prized possession, multiple ace, one of the first discs I ever got. It's crazy for me to say that MVP may have made a better disc than the favorite disc I've bagged for years. Super impressed, super excited to actually put these in the bag and continue to work with them, see how they score for me out on the course, especially in comparison to this guy. I'm going to keep all of these in the bag and just, when I'm playing, just throw all of them and see which ones I'm consistently getting closer with. But the torque resistance with the super straight flight, I can hyzer flip these to straight. I can put them on turnovers. I can do anything I want with this disc. The new Streamline range is really something spectacular, and I'm super excited to continue throwing it. Good job, Eagle. Good job, MVP. I mean, this is a 5-star review. I haven't really thought of something as a 10 out of 10 disc for a long time. Maybe just the MVP Trail. That was a 10 out of 10 for me. These are a 10 out of 10. The Praxis is probably an 8 or a 9 out of 10 for me. But it really takes something special, a true standout, to really feel like it's, I mean, they couldn't have done it any better than they did it. That's the range. Let me know what you guys think and what your experience has been in the comments down below. Let me know if you pre-order one so I can say thank you in the comments. Stay humble, live with gratitude, go check out a range, and take care.